Okay, so today is going to be quite exciting. I'm going to teach Jenny how to do a rotation, right? Because right now she's learning how to skip back, which is great. You learn how to skip forward and you learn how to split, but we need to teach you how to rotate properly, okay? And I have my own system of teaching, so this is going to be exciting, okay? So step one, and I like breaking things down to steps, just because teaching beginners and kids is so much easier, right? When you break it down into steps, rather than trying to say, copy me, and it's really hard, right? Okay, so step one. Okay, so before we go on, the reason why you want to learn rotation, if I can show you. So one big reason why you want to learn how to rotate properly is because one, you want to learn to use your core to rotate to generate the power, okay? So that's one reason. The other reason is that like as you skip back and you hit, you all the way back here. You need to have a good, efficient way to move forward and get ready for the next shot. Yeah. Okay? Because if you can skip back and you hit, and you hit at the front, you're going to be like this. You're going to run forward and hit it, right? So this rotation at the back here is really important to allow you to not just about learning to train. So as you're skipping back, your momentum is going back, correct? So you have to figure out how to generate power by pushing that momentum going back to the front and into the shuttle. So that's one reason why you rotate. The other reason so that you can able to come forward and get ready for the next shot. So at the beginning, a lot of amateur players who don't have good rotation, they tend to rotate and then they're stuck, right? Exactly. And then they find it really hard to go forward, and suddenly, essentially, the court is really big, because by the time you rotate and they hit, you're still back here, and there's this massive amount of court in front of you.
Yeah, I lose a lot of score because of those.
Exactly. So now we're trying to improve so that by the time you hit, you rotate, and by the time they hit the shuttle, you are roughly here and ready for the next shot. Life will become a lot easier when you do that, okay? So some of the common mistakes that people make, some of the most common mistake that people make when they rotate is this. When they land, their body weight is still gone back, okay? So if you look at a professional player, if you look at a good player, when they hit, my weight is on my right foot. Yes? Yeah. It's going back. But by the time I hit and I rotate, my body weight is now going forward and allow me to go forward a lot easier. And if you watch when I land, my left foot already stopped, my left foot is already pushing me forward, and I'm already back here. While the not so good player, when they land, their body weight is still going back. You see? So suddenly now I have to lift myself up before I can even go forward. Does that make sense? Yep. Right? And so, and sometimes they would land and they will crouch down too much. That's another mistake that I will see. Another common mistake I will also see is when they rotate, they over-rotate, which means that when they skip back, their body, their shoulder facing that way, by the time they rotate, their shoulder facing the other wall, right? So this is what I would call over-rotate, which is not helping at all, right? So it's about you trying to learn to rotate and allow yourself to go forward really nice and easily, okay? And that is just using legs. By the time you start bringing your racket and the shuttle, it gets quite complicated. So we're gonna do simple step today, okay? So step one, all I want you to do is you're gonna have your right foot on this black line. Your two toes are parallel facing that wall. So this is like you go from 0 to 1. Oh, yeah. Okay? So you're in this position. Now, what I want you to do is you bring this left foot to where the right foot is. Okay, so nice and slow, Jenny. Right? So if I can show this, hang on. So you got 2 feet that are parallel. All I want you to do is bring this left foot so the 2 heels are next to each other, not quite touching, just here, and the left toes now is facing the front. And once you do that, you pick up the right foot. So now 2 toes are face the front. So feet parallel facing the wall. Turn the left foot. So now the left toe facing the court. Pick up the right foot. And now both feet are facing the front. Yes? Does that make sense?
Yes.
So,
Easy.
yes,
Simple.
I know. So you're trying to do that, okay? That's your first step. Go. Now bring the left foot back. Good. Right foot. Yep. So now one of the things that I want you to notice, do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over
So
here.
your shoulder are facing me, right? Your shoulder are facing me, right? By naturally bringing the left foot back, go. Your shoulder is now starting to open up to the front core.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So that you are opening, you are rotating your core by bringing the left foot back. So some people, they make the mistake, they start rotating before they bring the left foot back. And it's actually the left foot that allow you to rotate your body and face forward.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is a very simple exercise. Okay, so try it again. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Turn.
This
Yep.
way,
And
then bring the right.
good. Now the next iteration I want you to do is after you bring this left foot back, I want you to bring your right knee up and then down.
Okay.
So why do we do that? Later on when you do the rotation, as you swing, it's this right knee that come up that allow you to drive your body forward, okay? So try it again. Left foot back, right knee come up, and then down. Yep, bring it back. Good, and then down. Okay, yeah, so try it again. Good. Yeah, bring the right knee up. Yes. The way you bring the right knee up is also important. So I'm going to show you how. Do it again. I want to show you the difference, okay? So bring the left foot back, bring the right knee up, and then down. So now bring the right knee up again for me. So if you watch, this ankle is back here,
Okay.
right? You actually want to be here, and then down. Okay, so try that again. The reason why I don't want to see this, and I want to see this, is because when you land,
Oh, you want to lean forward.
you're going to go forward. You see, so you start teaching yourself. So you want to start teaching yourself this principle of here, where the foot is here, rather than the foot is here. Does that make sense? Yeah, so try that again.
So you do want to step.
Yeah, but not now, later on, okay?
Okay.
Right, so just bring left foot back, rotate, bring the right knee up, good, and then down. Beautiful. You put right foot down back to where it was,
sure.
okay? Good, so try that again. Yep, left, right knee up, bring your ankle forward, okay? Yes. See, it's not easy when you start to hit the balance, right? Yes, go, try it again. Yes. Yeah, so you might think it's simple, but a lot of people will be like this. You see what I mean? You have to find your center of gravity, right? Yeah. So no, it's easy, right? See? So try it again, yep. Yes, and you get better as you do more and more. Nice. So what you might think is an easy exercise, keep going, is not so easy. Nice. So one common mistake that you are not making, that I see a lot of players do, is if you imagine my right foot is on that black line, right? A lot of people, when they rotate this left foot too far, where now the left foot is behind.
Okay.
That feel weird, right?
Yeah, no.
That feel tension. And what happens is that when you bring your left foot too far, by the time you put your foot down, you tend to face that way. Does it make sense?
Yeah,
Not forward. So what I'm always trying to teach people is learn to bring this left foot so that it's in line with your right foot. And then you face the front. Does it make sense?
Yep.
So if you start noticing your foot going back behind here, that is not good. So yes, the right foot, bring the left foot in line with the right foot. That is good. This is bad. So step 3 now. Oh, another common mistake that people make, and you will probably start making this, trust me, you probably will. If you watch now, all I want you to go from here and just bring it straight back. You basically just bring this straight back, right?
Yeah.
As you start to do more exercise later on like this, I don't want you to bring your foot out. Do you see how like when you bring it out like this, rather than straight back? So some people, they make the mistake of going out and then back in. The reason why you don't want to go out is because when you swing your foot out like this, the angular momentum is start pulling your body weight sideways. Do you know what I mean? So if you're going to go this and you're trying to jump, it's very hard to jump up. But if you bring your foot back, it's much easier for you to jump up, okay? So if you watch all the way through to the end of the video, congratulations. I guess it just really shows that you care about the details, and you enjoy my approach of teaching. So one of the things that I really enjoy teaching Jenny, as well as my wife Lynn, and some of the other adults beginners, or even adults advanced players who really want to develop better techniques, is that they enjoy the way I break things down, and they enjoy how much I care about the little details. And the fact that you have watched all the way to the end, it really shows that you agree with my way of thinking, is that it's the little details that makes a huge difference. And I guess this is why the videos have been going really great, and I have been getting lots of great comments about the way I teach things. So once you finish off the video, please go and watch the other part of the series, and hopefully you'll be able to piece it all together, and before you know it, you're going to have an amazing overhead rotation and overhead swing. So if you can imagine Jenny, she's a complete beginner. She doesn't know how to play badminton, and hopefully by the time you can see that after I finish training with her, her swing will look pretty darn nice, and hopefully these videos will help you as well. So yeah, big kudos to you for watching through to the end. I'm wholeheartedly behind your journey of your badminton, and I hope you're gonna have an amazing swing. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, don't forget to check out the other videos in the series, and of course all the other videos that I have made as well. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye bye.